Hey guys, what's poppin'? Once again, as usual, sorry about the bedhead, but it's about 3:30 in the morning, which chat after dark would have been like 3 hours ago, so, but I am almost back, setting up my new phone. As you could tell, the, picture quality is better so far. There's things in my phone I'm still trying to get used to, figure out. You know, my apps are done. My surprisingly, my text now, my phone number like switched over to my new phone, so I don't have to get a new phone number. I was so surprised, then shocked by that, and happy about it at the same time. But I will be back, I would say, probably in, just give me like about a week. I was like, looking at everything I've done so far, I'm trying to figure out where the new buttons and everything are. And, this phone is just way different than the one that I had. Not just the buttons and everything wise, but like, the size of it and everything. But, yeah, I just wanted to make this quick message because I still just gotta add, I gotta figure out the wallpapers because I keep putting them up and they keep switching and stuff, and I'm not sure how to, like, get that set up in my phone correctly. I know one person that would have been able to know how to do that. Because she's always been good with new phones. She's had so many of them, so I wouldn't be surprised if she figured it out as soon as I handed it to her. Anyway, and then I just gotta put the notification sounds. I have to go back in, find the songs that I want to put for my notifications and for my phone call sounds. So, yeah, there's still some stuff, in this phone that I'm trying to figure out. And, because, for example, it's flashing right now, and I don't know why. Let me see something. This works. I figured I would have did it. Yeah, I gotta figure out why it's doing that too. It's going bright and dim, bright and dim. I don't know if you guys can see it, but on my end it's like a light flickering. It could be my lamp that I had to have in the corner on, because I think I remember last time when I had it shut off. Or it could be from the TV behind me, I don't know. But, I'm getting there, I'm figuring it out. There was a post on here that accidentally was up. I think it said 6 people viewed it. Those of you, if you viewed it, ignore that. Yeah, I think I remember mentioning, I didn't watch the whole thing. It was a morning post. I tried to delete it after I did it. I was just talking really crazy stuff, and, I think I did mention that, yeah, I had a couple of drinks, and I shouldn't have done that with my medications and stuff, because it's, bad to mix it, but, and I was talking, I was being, kind of negative in the video, so those of you that did watch that, I did delete it, and I do apologize for the things that you saw in that, because that was, totally negative stuff. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. I seen a little bit of the beginning, and then I remembered the vlog, so I just deleted it. Because I don't want you guys seeing stuff like that. You know, I don't want you to come to my channel and see negative stuff. You know, I want you to always feel, you know, that my vlogs are like, you know, are all about being optimistic and positive, you know, with things in your life. You know, not look at the negative and the bad and stuff like that, because, you know, that just leads to like a downward spiral. You know, and I don't want to see any of you get to that point, like I mentioned several times in the past. So, I want to try to help to make your lives better. That's what I'm here for, you know. And, so, but yeah, give me about a week. Once I get my phone all figured out and done and everything, you know, I'll try to start doing some of the videos, like I mentioned, the depression, you know, helping with the depression, the anxiety, the panic attacks, you know, stuff like that. Maybe even like how to handle the best way, in my opinion, of how to handle, like, you know, the passing of a loved one, and, you know, stuff like that, that might help you have a better understanding of things. You know, try to make things a little bit easier, even like the process of going through that, you know, and just, yeah, try to steer you guys in the right direction, you know. So, yeah, and I'm up because I basically, my sleeping hours are crazy right now. They're extremely crazy. Even with my medication, you know, and I will talk about my new medication probably first. When I come back, I can mention it. The doctors put me on this new medication called Lexapro, so I'm trying to figure out like how it's gonna affect me. That's why I haven't really been on either. Not just, you know, switching phones, but, you know, trying to figure out. It's actually been a week already, I think. Let me see, because it usually starts taking effect after a week. So let me see. Yeah, it's been a week and a half now that I've been on it. Usually it takes effect, you know, any type of medication, like certain medications, you know, start to take effect after like a week. So it's been a week and a half, so I'm still trying to figure out. I'm gonna give it like 2 weeks, another 4 days, see how I feel, because I mean, it's making me feel a little weird, you know, with my emotions. Let me just put it that way. Like, nothing bad, but like, you know, just, kind of like, it's almost kind of like the Paxil. I mean, the doctor put me on Lexapro. I'm not sure how many milligrams it is. Let me see if I can see from here. Hang on. Oh, okay. Started me out on 10 milligrams. It kind of like has a feel of like almost like taking Paxil, like the same thing like Paxil almost. Except a little bit still dealing with a little bit with the dizziness, but I'm used to that. You know, I can handle that. And plus one of my other medications that I have to take, which is, let me see. The pain medication that I'm on says it might cause slight dizziness and drowsiness. So, you know, 2 medications that may cause like dizziness, you know, you have like a little bit of off balance, you know, when it comes to dizziness. You know, you just have to try to learn to focus and like handle it the best way that you can. You know, and then, you know, after a while you end up getting used to it, basically. Like, there's times I've gotten used to it over the years, and like it just didn't faze me anymore. You know, it just takes your body sometimes a little bit of time to process a new medication, you know, and your body to just, you know, build up a tolerance to handle it. So, you know, right now that's what I've been doing. And between that, sleeping a lot, like weird hours and stuff, and, you know, that's about it. So, when I come back, you know, in between, I probably, you know, if I'm awake, I'll probably still do the, you know, the different chats, depending what time I'm awake or whatever. In the meantime, while I'm still setting up my phone and doing everything, I'll try to still do the morning chats or afternoon chats or the, you know, chat after dark, depending what time I'm up. Like I said, it, you know, my medications now do cause me to sleep a lot, like during the day and the night, like on and off, like kind of like catnapping now, you know. So it's been like a catnapping thing going on, you know. I have to try to get used to. But other than that, you know, when I'm on, or I mean, I should say, if I'm awake, I'll definitely still try to do the, you know, the chat with you guys. So yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything. I wasn't gonna talk about my medication in this video. I was gonna make a whole other video about it, which I probably am gonna mention when I do my depression video. I'm still gonna bring it up once again, and the different medications that I took in the past, and, you know, just discuss all of that. You know, it's gonna be a really good content that I'm working on and thinking of doing. I am also gonna go back to the Tramadol 2.0 video. I'm gonna do that way over again, but that's just gonna be like in a series. So it's gonna take me a while to do that one. So I'm gonna leave Tramadol withdrawal video for last. But it is coming, you guys. I did promise you that I was gonna do it over. That I had my notes in one of my vlogs. I did show earlier my notes that I wrote down to you know, think of how I was gonna do it, the layout and everything. And it will be time stamped, you know, in the description box. This way you don't have to watch every single video if you don't want to when I do it. I'll probably timestamp the rest of them as well, like the depression video and, you know, about the anxiety and stuff like that. You know, I'll probably put timestamps down below so you don't have to watch the whole videos if you don't want to. You know, that would be your choice. You know, you can just skip to the parts that you don't know or that you want to know. But, you know, I mean, other than that, I mean, yeah, I've been busy because my mother just recently, 2 nights ago, my mom busted her elbow. And, like, I mean, I thought she was just talking about having, like, a huge boil kind of thing, you know, like, on her left elbow. But I mean, because it kind of sounded like it the way she described it. She was like, she was in emergency room all night, and they didn't get back home. Her and her boyfriend didn't get back home until, like, in the morning. And it was just like, she said she was sewing, and a little bit of liquid, she felt a little bit of liquid on her elbow. And she wiped it, and then it just bursted. Like, you know, I mean, she thought she just had an egg there, that she had to go to the doctor and get it checked. She had an appointment to do that, but apparently it couldn't wait. It busted everywhere, and then there was even, like, blood coming out and stuff. And, I mean, it sounded really bad the way she told me. So basically they told her at the emergency room that now she may end up having to have surgery on her elbow. So I appreciate if those of you that do have any kind of religion in your life, if you could pray for my mom, that everything with that goes well, because, you know, on top of her other medical, like, issues she's been having, I mean, she really just, it's constantly, like, one thing after another, you know. And my mom's been having pain with her her teeth, her two bottom teeth and stuff. And so I've been busy trying to help her with that until she's able to get to the dentist, which won't be till next month. So, I haven't only been busy with myself and trying to set up my phone, but I've been trying to help and, like, be there for my mom at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, just be there. I mean, she's all I have left. So, just trying to help her with some things that, I know how to do. And, so since I felt bad that she's been going through all that, it was funny. The funny part out of that whole thing is she started showing me purses. Which I'm surprised. My mom always comes back to, like, looking at tons of purses and, shoes. She's going back into her old shopping habits again. She showed me these shoes that she liked, and then now it's gone into dresses also. She showed me like 3 or 4 dresses, asked me my opinion on them. She was like, Stan told me, which is her boyfriend, she's like, Stan told me he likes this blue one. So I looked at it, I says, Ma, I don't know why you're showing me like these purses. I was like, I don't think I'm the right person for this. I said, because I'm not into like the girly and like the women's stuff. Like, I'm more into buying men's clothes and, looking in the men's sections of stores and stuff. Like, I'm not the girly girl. Like, this is something that my sister would have been doing with her if she was still here, if she didn't pass away. But I was like, I could give you my opinion, so she liked the blue dress, it's called Palm Beach blue dress or something like that. From, I think, the website is called Imperial or something. Anyway, so I had money left over, so I ended up surprising her. She wanted to hang up the phone the other night, and I was just like, give me a second, because I needed her email and stuff, like some of her information, and I was like, hang on a second. So I'm keeping her on the phone, and I says, okay, I said, you got a surprise coming in a couple, like, should be within a week or so, whatever like that. And she was like, what did you do? And I says, I bought you your prom dress. And she was like, they're expensive there. And I was like, yeah. I says, no shit. I said, your dress is almost like $70. I says, but, and she was like, you shouldn't have done that. Like, why did you do that? I said, because you're my mom and I love you. I was like, why do I need an excuse to just go out and buy you something? Like, do something nice for you. I said, you've been going through a lot for a long time. I said, it's nice to spoil my mom a little bit. Like, what's the big deal, Like, I bought her phone, her new cell phone case. I ended up buying her a little box of wax, which she should have got on Monday, to help with the pain in her teeth, because she said they were cutting her tongue. So I was like, in the meantime, I said, I bought her dental wax. I said, that works like a charm, so she should have got that already. She didn't call me or tell me anything. I have to look that up and check. She does it all the time. I buy her stuff, like from eBay or whatever, or wherever I get it, and like she never tells me that she got it. Like, I'm the one that has to check my eBay to look at the tracking and the delivery, and if it says delivered, then I have to call her, and I'm like, Mom, is there anything you want to tell me? Did you get your package? And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, like I forgot, like that. She says that all the time. She goes, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, I forgot to call you, I meant to call you. And she was like, oh my God, I freaked out over the phone case, like it was so amazing. She was like, you didn't even know like the back of it. She was like, it looks like there's water running through the back of it. She was like, oh my God, I love it so much. And so I'm pretty sure she got her dental wax. She didn't call me to tell me. She never does. I mean, but, she does a lot of sewing still with her issues. Like, she tries to, she ends up having a lot of customers, through her sewing. That's what she does, is like a part-time job from her home. She sews for people to make just some side money. you know, and it's good to keep her distracted, you know. So she just forgets things, and you know, I recently did a threesome on the phone with me, my mom, and my niece. So, because my mom wants to make her a memory blanket, that has to do with my sisters, like some of her shirts and stuff. So for my niece, you know, and it could be like a memory of her mom and stuff. So my mom's gonna make a memory blanket for my niece, you know, for her mom and stuff like that. She was just like, she has to go back to their house, the old house, and see how many shirts of her mom's she still has or whatever. So I thought that was a sweet gesture that my mom came up with, that to want to do that for her, because my mom already made me a blanket like months ago. Not a memory blanket or anything. It was supposed to be a blanket for me and my other half. You know, I just wanted a blanket from her. You know, I told her, I said, you know, you're not getting any younger. If anything was to happen, you know, I have a blanket from you, you know, like something that you made personally for me. So she did mine. It came out awesome. She even washed it before she mailed it. Smelled so good. It was so soft. It's so good that I still have it folded up in my box. I don't even want to, like, you know, sleep on it or anything. And my niece said the same thing. She was like, I'll probably use it as like a throw blanket, like, you know, to lay on during the day while I'm awake. So like if I'm just laying down drawing, or, you know, just doing stuff like messing on my phone or whatever. But at bedtime, I'm gonna fold it up and put it away. I was like, that's actually a good idea. So, you know, like, but I don't want to do that yet until I move from here, you know. But, anyways, I'll get off of here because I tend to start, like, you know, bringing up a whole bunch of stuff, but a lot of stuff has been going on, you know. I'm just trying to keep you guys up. So yeah, I should give me like about a week. You know, I'm almost there. Almost done with stuff I gotta do, and you know, just like I said, trying to figure out like how this medication is like working on me, the effects it's having on me, trying to like focus and deal with it to see like what kind of changes it's gonna make me, like my moods, you know, my emotions, like how it's gonna affect my emotions, and you know, like what it's gonna do to me, if it's gonna help or not. So yeah, it's just, you know, my family and everybody, we've just been dealing with a lot. So bear with me, you guys. I am coming back very soon, slowly but surely. But I do promise you guys I'll be back soon. Just be a little bit more patient with me. And like I said, I'll try to do the chats, you know, on and off in between. So I'm gonna leave this video here for now. So, I mean, if you guys did like this video, please give me that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and anytime you want to be notified of a new video, just hit that post notification bell down in the corner. Till next time, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Always stay safe, drive safe, be responsible, and peace out, you guys. Laters.